In this video, we will be providing you with an overview of the fall evaluation cycle. Let's start with the big picture. You can think of evaluation as having four main steps: the preparation for the cycle, the self-evaluation window, finalizing your evaluation of the staff member, and conference scheduling, and then the evaluation conferences themselves. On the left, you'll see the actions managers are responsible for, and on the right are the actions your direct report staff members will take. Think of this slide as your roadmap for the weeks ahead of the fall cycle. Now let's go a little deeper into each step. Step one is all about preparation for the cycle. As a manager, your action here is to align with your own manager before you dive into evaluations. Where do they want to be looped in? Where might you need their support? They might want to calibrate on scores, talk through staff growth areas, or help you to strategize for conferences with underperformers. The goal of this step is to make a plan for your manager's involvement, avoiding surprises later by planning your time and approach now. Step two is the self-evaluation window. This is when both you and your staff are actively working on completing evaluations. Your staff members will be scoring their own goals, submitting milestone evidence, and rating themselves on their competencies. Make sure that you check in with your team to make sure that they are completing theirs on time. As a manager, you'll start to draft your own evaluations, reviewing goals, competencies, and overall reflections. But don't finalize or submit your evaluations just yet. In our new system, it is the responsibility of your staff members to provide evidence in support of their goal attainment and rationale for their competency scores. Part of your role as a manager is to hold space for their perspective before you finalize your own evaluation. Step three is when your evaluation of the staff member is due and the conference scheduling should be complete. At this point, you should review self-evaluations and evidence from your staff, finalize your own scores, and ensure that you submit everything in Perform, including the goal attainment form, the competencies form, and the full evaluation form. This is also when you finalize your schedule of conferences and log those details into Perform. The key here is timeliness and transparency. Having everything complete and on the calendar by a communicated deadline helps to keep the process smooth and predictable for your staff members and ensures that they have sufficient time to review your evaluation prior to their conference. Lastly, step four is the evaluation conference window. This is when all of this preparation comes together. For staff, their job is to review your submitted evaluation in advance so that they come into the conversation ready to engage. For you as a manager, it is where you will prepare for and sit down with each of your staff members for their 45-minute evaluation conference. This stage is where everything becomes real. You want to have a conversation that leaves your staff members clear, motivated, and supported. After the conference, you'll complete the evaluation conference form in Perform, marking the conference as complete. Here is the timeline for this year's fall cycle. Step one happens at the very beginning of October, the week before the self-evaluation window opens. The self-evaluation window runs from October 9th through the 17th, and manager data is due, and conferences must be scheduled by the last day of that window. Finally, evaluation conferences should take place between October 20th and 24th.